Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So, we have finished this system here to deliver all of the stuff to our pastures, which is pretty awesome. But what we need to do now is, well, two things. One, we need to figure out getting the goods out, which is going to involve a train going over the top of these, I suppose. We also need to figure out transporting the goods over. I'm going to upgrade this barn all the way, so it's a fully upgraded barn, and the minecart will come along and deliver things, and everything will be awesome. Yeah, there we go. But it empties really, really quickly. So let's go down the track and have a look here at this. See, this has got 1,000 in it, so we need to figure out how to take 1,000 out of here and deliver them, and then come back. So, how many carts would it take to do that? A cart can hold 20, can't it? Yeah. What's 1,000 divided by 20? Let's pause this. In fact, let's cut the track off. What is 1,000? 1,000 divided by 20 would be 50 carts. Do we want to put 50 carts on here? Is that something we want to do? And then empty the whole barn in one go, and then transport it back, and then hope it refills quick enough? Do you reckon we could get that sort of throughput going on here? How long does it take for a cart to get around as well? That's something we need to take into account here. So we can test that. We can test that with a timer. Let's stopwatch. That's what I want. Stopwatch. Okay. So, if I pause the game, put the railroad back in, like so, and then if I unpause the game and hit start, we should then follow the cart and see how long it takes to get back to that point there. Okay, go. I'm going to take that bit away as well, so the cart stops. Place your bets. Place your bets. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? I reckon it's about probably about a minute for a round trip. Could we do 1,000 animal feed in a minute? Do you reckon? Might be more. Might be more. I'll know as soon as it hits halfway mark, because it should be exactly the same going back. In theory. There is 30 seconds. Hopefully I remember to put a timer on the screen. That would be useful. Right, okay, so about 36-ish seconds there, so we're just over a minute 12, but we'll complete the lap. And this is the fastest the minecart could get. You can't get any faster than that. We could probably streamline the distance. Yeah, can't maybe going straight there. It shouldn't do, because it doesn't lose any speed going around corners or doing anything weird like that, so it should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom, and stop. Okay. 1 minute 15, according to my timer here, so hopefully that is enough. So 1 minute 15. Okay, 1 minute 15 is what we've got. There, I'm going to bring up a notepad and write that down. 1 minute 15 for a round trip. Okay, we're going to do some figuring out here. So these will produce 1 animal feed every 2 seconds at 600%. Now happiness does depend on things, because that would actually speed up depending on our happiness. So yeah, we might actually increase that, but shall we just work on the base number? Let's work on the base number, shall we? So we're producing 2 every 2 seconds. 1 every 2 seconds, sorry. So we're producing 9 every 2 seconds. Okay. So 75 seconds for a whole loop. 75 seconds divided by 9. No, I don't know why I'm doing that math. That doesn't matter. That's not important. Hold on. So we're producing 9 every 2 seconds. So it should be hold on. If we're producing 9 every 2 seconds, how do we figure that out? So that's 9 times 30 will give us 270 a minute, which is not the 1,000 a minute that we need. Nowhere near the 1,000 a minute we need. So we would technically need the infrastructure here to run 9, 18, 27. We need 36, 45 maybe. Because if we've got 75 seconds, yeah, so every 2 seconds, isn't it? Yeah. This is not including the 600 speed here. Oh, that's just with the one worker, actually, isn't it? Would be that. So that doubles it. So that means we're actually producing 1 every 1 second with the worker. Ignoring the happiness is 1 every 1 second. Okay, so that's 9 a second. So 9 times 75, because we're roughly working 75 seconds. That's 675 a second. So we need to double this output in order to get what's going on there. And we're currently at 600, which is technically double. Because that has 100% speed to it. And that has 200% speed to it. So in theory, if we times that by 2, because we're now working at you had 100% speed, you had 200% speed, which makes it up to 600% speed. I need to figure out the mathematics for this because I'm confused. I keep doing this. I keep coming to this crop here going, if this is running 600 times faster, you have to divide that, the 2 seconds, by 600%. Is that something a calculator can do? Let's ask Windows. Here we go. So 2 seconds divided by 600% equals, no, it just does 6. Then is that correct? I don't know. I do not know. I didn't go that complicated on maths when I was in school. So that might be right. That might be correct. Just divide it by 6. If someone knows how that works, how that actually works, could you let me know? If I knew what the equation was, I could figure it out, but I don't know whether that's correct. So just divide that by 6 because it's 600 times. I would do, because if it's 200%, you divide it by 2, wouldn't you? But yeah, so you divide it by 6. So that means we're producing 1 every 0.33 seconds. Okay. So that means we're actually producing 3 a second per barn, per grain mill. So 3 times 9, because we have 9 grain mills, is 27. 27 a second times 60 means we're on 1,600 a minute. So providing we get the feed in correctly, if my maths are correct, big disclaimer there, if they're correct, providing we get the feed in of supply, then there is no reason why this system right now couldn't keep up with supplying 50 minecarts. I really want to give that a go. Let's move you there. Half that one. Do that. There. Now this isn't running at capacity yet because we haven't plugged in the last one there, so it's probably going to run out. But oh, there you go. So 50 is there. Oh. I I don't know what happened there. We managed to put a rail at the bottom of the water? What happened there? I tried to push escape to cancel making it, but so that's 50. That's 50 tiles up to that point. So I need to put in minecarts on every one of those tiles. So we can't afford them, we run out of wheels. Okay, so what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13. Where are we making these wheels? Not that we're ever going to need anything like this again, so it's not really worth me upgrading them. We'll just wait for it to go. Yeah, so potentially can I highlight all of those at once? I can. Aha, awesome. So I can highlight them all and just tell them to reverse backwards and forwards, and that should make them all jutter about and travel the right direction all in one go. So there'll be one long train, but they won't, because that never quite works that way. Okay, so whilst we're waiting for some more iron wheels to come in, which we've gone up to 9, that's really slow. Why is that really slow? Where are we making iron wheels? Hold F, watch the game go nuts. Here, we're making them here, and they'll be installed in there. Are you making them? Yeah, you're making iron wheel and steam. So you're yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. We don't need that many of them. So that's why we're not. In fact, I'm only just storing them. I'm not using them anywhere for anything. So yeah. Okay, we'll leave that going. That's fine. And I might just take some time to connect the rest of these farms up. It's all pretty straightforward. Let's go over to here and I'll kind of show you what I'm doing. It'll be, how would I go with this one? I'd want to come into the back here, wouldn't I? So have to be like that coming in. So if we were to run it along the edge there, that would make sense. But what I tend to do is just remove everything that's in the way. We're going to be 3 wide here, so let's remove all those. And then we're probably going to have to remove these. On those trees there. And what we'll do is we will bring that in. Hopefully it can stay on the floor. It's not going to. It's not actually going to stay on the floor because there is an up bit there. Can I flatten that down? I don't know if it will let me because of... No, I don't think it will. I'll have to go 1 out. That's okay. I think we will go 1 out anyway because then it allows me to differentiate them. So that's that one there, and then what we do is we just go, I can put that in there as well because you're not producing a great deal at the moment. Yeah, I just go to every corner and put in these sort of things with the wooden arches on top. And I could just drag them out and do them that way, but then I found if you put in the infrastructure first, when you come to it, it just connects, it just sort of works. So it's a lot easier to do that way. Put that there. And then put a grabber on top. Ooh, keep doing that, keep moving the action bars. And then upgrade that to 6 workers. And there we go. And then that seems to be just over 2 full bars, although the bottom bar is full at the moment. So yeah, so that's just over there. I haven't added anything to any of these farms for field wise. I haven't done the field thing like I've done here, so they're probably going to run out at some point. but we'll see. Yeah, so I'm going to connect those ones up, and we've gone back up to 50 iron wheels. That's our storage cap, so let's put in some more of these. Oh, there we go. Okay. And yeah, when we come back, I'll be able to put in the rest of them. So I shall see you in a moment. Right, so the outside barns are definitely being fed. In fact, I'm going to upgrade these all the way, because I want to get things going, and also have a look at how these farms are going to cope with mass farming. I'm a little concerned that they're going to run out of corn if they're just running like this, because we are going to have mega throughput. But there you go, that's full. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Right. Okay. No, we don't have enough. Damn you. Right, if I just run a line along here again, just to double check something. Alright, so that is 50. You see down here in the bottom left hand corner, it says I need 50 conveyor belts to do that. That means that from start that point there to that point there is 50 blocks long, and one minecart can go into each block. So therefore I need to put 2 more minecarts down. So 1, 2, job done. There we go. There is 50 minecarts. There is 50 minecarts. Right. Are you ready for this? Let's see if it works. Go. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Because I want them to all be... I forgot to do the whole grab, press R again. Let's drain that out. Did I get... Oh no, we got inputs going in there as we're going, so yeah, it would be. Right, okay. So, away you go, minecarts. Away you go, in segments, in whatever, yeah. I might try and spread them out a bit more evenly, so we have a more even flow going around. I might put a stop-start thing in somewhere, just have pause them for like a second or so. We've got 50 carts, and they take 75 seconds to travel around, so if we pause them 1 second each, that will spread them all out. Okay? Okay-ly? Yeah. I need to do something better with this as well, because this system doesn't work very well. Because these ones at the end don't get enough compared to the ones early on. So I really need to find a way to transport things better here. And I'm actually thinking, what if I was to put in a line there, and then remove the 2 here. Now I can't get in to do that one under there. There we go. So that one's being directly fed from this center line here, and these two are being fed from the outside 2 lines here. So you're getting every other one, you're getting one. So those 2 are getting evenly fed, and this one's getting fed from the center. What I really need is I need a double one to go up and feed one side, a double one to feed this one, and a double one to go up and feed the other side. That would be better, wouldn't it? Yeah, very much would. Also, that would just work better, wouldn't it? I am thinking of changing this. Up here. But I don't know, because now that's not getting enough, so it definitely needs a second feed. I could. I very much could do that. And then do the same on this side. Push it, like, dig down further than that. Boom, boom. Like so. And then we do the whole double thing here. That. And then what is happening there, if I remove all of that, and in fact we can even do that. There. And now this center one is feeding that one, the top two are feeding this one, and the bottom two are feeding that one. And that's better. That's much, much better. Why did I not think of that before? Okie dokie. So what I want to do then is I want to go like that. That. Oh. You want to go there. You want to get removed, and ooh, I need to get my mouse in there, please. Oh dear. Like that. No, this way. Oh. You go underneath. You go that way. You removed. Okay. And then we put in the filters for this one. Like that. Dum, dum, dum. Now, you may be thinking, why am I not looking at the trains? Why am I not? Because I want them to go round a couple of times just to see if the system works. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's wrong. Right, okay, so how are we doing? You're pretty much empty. Where are the trains? They're on their way up. You are almost empty. Not completely though. Okay, that is a small problem. Oh, you are full, you are full, you're full, you're not full. Interestingly. Why that is. But they will be. They will eventually fill up as time goes on. The problem here is that the beef is not quite backing up yet. Oh, there it is, backed up. But I think all our trains got to deploy their goods. Did they? Yep, all the trains look as if they are emptied. And I think that's because they weren't filled. Because this. We have the throughput here if we had those center ones working. Yep. In fact, these aren't overfilling, so. Oh, my numbers are off. My numbers are off because they're creating the animal feed. I've done it wrong. I've still got it open here. So we're making 1,620 animal feed, but we have to divide that by 4 because the package is divided by 4. So we're technically only making 405, which is half capacity for this. So it technically will only fill up, if I had the central ones running as well, to 405, which is obviously not good enough. You can see here, look, we've got a couple of carts with little bits and pieces in, blah blah blah. Okay. So what I want is something here that will go hey, wait until you're full minecart, because we don't want empty minecarts going around, or just one or two in them. I'd much rather wait for it to be full. But I need to figure out something, because if they back up here, they'll automatically go down this line here. Now I could block them, but I kind of feel like we could go back to wherever 50 was and have the offshoot come back from there and then run two parallel lines. That would work for the fertilizer. Or we could just block them and prevent any minecarts going down there. Just go, no, you cannot go down there if you are we'd have to block it, saying that we'd have to go, only minecarts with filters with fertilizer can go down here. Just put a blocker in there. That's doable. That is doable. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's the best way. I put a filter here. And we'll put the filter here as fertilizer. Now a filter will only allow things through that are the correct thing. So if a cart comes along here, this row is blocked and it can't go further. It will try and go right, but it can't because the filter says nope, you're not allowed down here. I'm afraid you are blocked. So it will just sit on the line and go, oh, okay. Okay. That does cause potential problems for our fertilizer, because it could mean that our fertilizer would go wrong, or the cart could be stuck in the line that has fertilizer in it. Yeah, we'll have to change that slightly. Let's go back 50. Let's go back 50. 50 from that center point is here. That is 50 there. So we'd have to run an offshoot line there, so that if that ever backed up, it would only ever back up to here at the most, and that's where our fertilizer cart goes off. That's a long way, but that's not terrible. So let's do that. So let's do there. We're coming off this way and then going along like so, running completely parallel. Remove this here. We can move this barn up one. Do that. There we go. And carts will never go down this way because they can't. They're not allowed to. There we go. Up there. Okay. Boom. And like that. That means that carts will only go down there if they are told by a pusher. Push. Oh, push. Nope. Build. Push. Not pusher. Sorter. Sorry. Sorter's the one I want. Central will face matching items. Will force matching items to take the path. So if it's fertilizer, it has to go that way. Even if this is blocked, it will stop it, and it will just go, you must go this way, and everything else it will ignore. But no other train should ever go down this track because it will never filter back this far. Let we test that. Let's let our things go. Barrier on the barrier gate. Do bump you there, like that. Okay, and then that should block anything from there. Okay, and we want a little bit of logic now. So I need inventory or an agent trigger. I don't know which is which. Inventory, I think it's inventory and a math. So we'll put that there, and we'll put the math there. There we go. You are going to check that grid there. You're going to link to that. You are going to link to that. Okay. You are going to be setting animal feed. Okay, yep, you're going to be setting animal feed. Oh. Okay. we're going to say if it is greater than or equal to 20, then you may go. If you're not greater than or equal to 20, stop. Now you may need to set the same thing up here for the fertilizer, because I don't want a train to carry on with fertilizer onto the main rail if it hasn't dropped its fertilizer off. So we'll do the same for this here. We'll set that there. I'm going to turn that around and say you can drop off behind it. Then we'll grab one of those. You are going to offset to there, you to that, you to there, and you're going to go only be true if it is equal to 0. Okay, and you have no filter, so only if a cart has nothing in it can it carry on. If it's got something in it, it's not allowed to carry on. Okay, so here we go. Let's see how this works now. Boom, 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 boom. And that's quite interesting. It's actually filtering the carts for speed as well. There we go. Awesome. So it's going to send them off at a more steady rate now. You know, and as they fill up, it goes off. There's no real reason for doing this. That doesn't matter. But I kind of like the idea of doing this. Doesn't mean we could probably cut down on carts as well. Okay, so that's good. So we have the problem, however, of our barns are actually running out. This one's still going strong. This one is not. We have problems. We have this one has run out. This one's run out. Yeah, and that's because we don't have any fields. So, oh god, they're not called fields. What are they called? What are they called? Farm tile. Why did I think they were called fields? That's strange. So that makes me think that a little while ago I asked whether just farm tiles on their own speed up the growth. That kind of makes me think that they do. On their own, without any added fertilizer or water, they just on their own they produce some form of growth speed up. It could also just be that these ones over here that aren't struggling as much, which are now struggling a fair bit, just be that maybe they had a better buffer on that side. I don't know, something like that. Not sure. Really not sure. Okay, let's do this one. Getting those 3. Those ones there, and I need to move that out, but I can't, can I? Because you're on the ground. And now put those farm tiles in. I can't smooth that at all. Okay. This means that we need to change this. Stop. Because the farm tiles are more important than making sure that's working. So I need to move that. Why can't I smooth that out now? Why are you not letting me do that? Come on. Okay, where's my train up a block? Up. Okay, up a block. Awesome. Right. Smooth terrain. I can't smooth the terrain because of what? Exactly? I'm confused. Is it because of this, or is it because of those farm tiles? Have I messed this up? No, there we go. That's the problem. There we go. Right. And I can flatten this down here, can't I? And it will stay it will stay good. Okay, so now we can copy that and put this back in, put that back in. And then we need to figure out these ones here, because this one could go down by 1 tile now, but can't go down by 2 because it's going to need something like that. Okay, which means this one actually has to come up by 1, I think. Yep, that has to come up by 1. Okay, and then then you can connect onto there like that. Is that correct? Nope. We'll go back there. One more, and then go down. There we go. Right. Okay. Just so I can get them extra farm tiles in there. It's completely worth it. Absolutely, completely worth it. You... and then you there. Is that everything? I think that is. I think that's everything. Okay, there we go. Right, so now we've connected up all the outside farms to it. We just don't have some over there. That's okay. Because really, we're having problems. Yeah, we are having problems. We need some fertilizer to come down here, don't we? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna need some fertilizer to come down here, and I need to figure out the logic for it. Oh, hold on. What's going on here? All our minecarts are coming back being full. Actually, it does make sense. I bet all these barns are full. Yep. All these barns are full. Okie dokie. Right. That's the next thing to do in Project Megahub, but I think we might have to wait until the next episode for that. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm well over time. Okay, I can't try and keep these about half an hour, and this one's way more than that. But anyway, yeah. So it works. Our system works. If somebody could double check that I've got the maths correct for that would be fantastic. Is it just divide by 6 because it's 600%? And if it was 650, it'd be divided by 6.5. Is that correct? I guess that's correct. I don't know. But I think I will connect the rest of these up between episodes. These ones to this central barn here. And we might even go out and find some more and connect in. I don't know how I'd connect more in because we are kind of full on entry points. I've got these 3 on this side here. I don't know how I'd do that. I suppose it would have to be some form of omni-pipe system for that one. Get into that side. Don't know. Because I built things too close together. But we could always spread these out as well. It's not a major problem to spread things out. So, because what I could happily do is move this barn back and extend these lines out from it, and then we've got the ability to come in. If this barn was back here, for instance, a bit extreme, but yeah, and its lines went along in front of it, directly in front of it, we've got 2 squares to play with coming in from the sides. You can come in from over the top and down and get into it, and this barn is obviously back here. Fine. Or alternatively, we could grab these grain mills and push them forward over there, or just take the centre line out completely and put it somewhere else. So we have options. But yes, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again next time. And until then, as always, have fun.